What's good, everybody? So, let's dive right in. I would say that I feel good about school now. I've gotten a computer and I'm gonna be able to work a lot in school. I'm also gonna have to utilize my weekends a lot, work a lot there, and hire more than I normally would have. Now, yesterday was a pretty killer day when it comes to hiring. We went from me being like, oh shit, who should we hire, in one day to being like, what the fuck, who do we choose? Because we have three great candidates now. So basically, I was in school. I hit a gym session on my 2 hour break. I got home 8. Did some implementing of my notes that have been stacking up for like 3 days. Then I took my daily meeting with my team. I spoke to Clara. We were supposed to have a Clara is my team member. We were supposed to have a client onboarding, but he needed to reschedule. And then I was just spending the rest of the day explaining notes. And I ended off the day by between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. I just took back-to-back interviews for the ISA role, and we have three great candidates, and we gotta choose one. I think it was Charlie Morgan who said that the higher up you come in business. Let me just move you over like that. The higher up you come in business, the more it's about the decisions you take, and less it's about how hard you can work or how much work you can get done. And I thought about that, and that's really true. Because when you start a business, you don't need to be smart. You don't need to take a lot of decisions. If you start an agency, it's like choose on a niche, choose on an offer, choose on a outreach method. But even if you mess all these three up, you can still scale to the moon. Uh, but then, when you hit your first 10K month, you gotta make some decisions. When you get to your first 30K month, 25K month, like kind of where I'm laying right now, then you gotta start choosing a lot of things and making a lot of decisions and saying no to a lot of things. And I think that that's just gonna keep being more and more of something that, I think that's gonna be something that keeps coming up. I believe that when my business is 10x the size, my decisions will obviously also be 10x as important. For example, a huge decision for the company, like an absolutely massive decision for the company, is like, who do we bring on? We have three great candidates, all three could work, but we only can choose one. Who do we bring on? It's not a simple answer to that. It's a decision I have to make. I might lose the other two candidates. I might choose the wrong one, progress backwards. It's a hard decision. But that's the exciting part about business, huh? Another thing I wanted to touch on is that yesterday was quite unique in one way. I had a team member say that I suck at teaching. She was just like, I asked her a question like I do sometimes, like, hey, how do you like working here? And she's like, I love it. You have a lot of potential. The company has so much potential. The team is awesome. And everything like that. There's just one thing I hate. And I was like, what's that? And she said, you suck at teaching. And she's very upfront. And I really appreciate that. But then she basically gave me criticism on the fact that I'm not very good at giving instructions, because I'm like, hey, do this and then this and this and this, and it doesn't make any sense. And then I'm like, oh no, no, wait, like do it this way instead. And then I get like stressed if somebody does it wrong and stuff like that. I think it's a good point in certain areas. I think I'm really good at teaching, for example, sales, but in certain areas of business, like the things that she usually do, I think that's very true. That I'm not very good at teaching that. So good feedback from her, and I'm gonna take it in. Although it hurts a bit when somebody says, "Yeah, you suck at teaching." Anyways, that's it for today. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. One thing, I've realized that a lot of people are starting to watch these videos. uh, I've had like 5 people reach out recently saying, "Hey, hope you're doing well. I just wanted to say that I'm watching your YouTube videos daily. I'm subscribing to your channel and stuff like that." I find it super fun, but these are still for me, and I don't give a fuck if I say anything controversial, anything that doesn't hit home. I don't care, cause it's for me to look back on. But super glad that people appreciate this. I'll see you later. Goodbye.